The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra has just surfaced on Geekbench, giving us the very first look at its raw performance numbers, and the results are nothing short of impressive. According to the benchmark listing, the Galaxy S26 Ultra, model number M938N, running Android 15 and a Linux 6.6 kernel, delivered a single-core score of 3,330 and a multi-core score of 10,452. These numbers place it among the most powerful Android devices we've seen to date. For context, this marks a major leap compared to the Galaxy S25 Ultra, pushing even closer to Apple's A-series chip performance. A single-core score above 3,000 indicates blazing fast responsiveness, while a multi-core score over 10,000 shows just how much power Samsung is packing into its upcoming flagship. The benchmark also confirms that the device will ship with Android 15 out of the box, aligning perfectly with Samsung's software rollout timeline for 2026. This supports earlier leaks suggesting that the Galaxy S26 Ultra will be one of the first devices optimized for One UI 8.5. If these numbers hold up in the final retail version, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could easily become one of the fastest smartphones on the market, raising the bar for both Android and iOS rivals. What do you think about these early results? Is Samsung finally catching up, or even surpassing Apple in raw performance? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. The wait is finally over because Samsung's beast of 2026 is now stepping into the spotlight, the Galaxy S26 Ultra, a phone built not just to impress, but to dominate. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a statement, a symbol of how far mobile innovation can go when power, performance, and precision unite. Let's dive straight into the officially confirmed specs as shared by trusted insider Jason C., revealing everything we need to know about the Galaxy S26 series. The lineup: Galaxy S26 Pro, 6.27-inch display; Galaxy S26 Plus and S26 Edge, both featuring a 6.7-inch screen; and finally, the showstopper, Galaxy S26 Ultra, rocking a massive 6.9-inch display. Software. Now here's where things get serious: the Ultra model's software. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8.5, powered by Android 16. But that's not all. Samsung is reportedly integrating Perplexity AI, hinting at a deeper, smarter AI experience baked directly into the system. Hardware. Under the hood, the Ultra packs the latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor, Qualcomm's most powerful chipset yet. Charging sees a major upgrade too, with Key 2 wireless charging and 60-watt fast charging support. And according to the latest reports, we're looking at a 5,400 mAh battery, slightly larger than before, giving you more endurance without compromise. Camera. For photography lovers, Samsung is keeping its iconic 200-megapixel main sensor, but this time paired with an f/1.4 aperture, allowing even better low-light performance and sharper detail than ever. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. Here we have the first official images of the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, this time showing the device inside a protective case shared by Tarun Vats on X. The image reveals the back panel of Samsung's upcoming flagship, showcasing a refreshed camera design. The leaked image displays the Galaxy S26 Ultra in a black finish, confirming several familiar design traits from earlier leaks. The phone features flat edges, rounded corners, and a distinct island-style camera bump housing 3 of its 4 rear cameras, along with the usual power and volume button placement along the right side. In terms of specifications, earlier reports suggest the Galaxy S26 Ultra will come with an M14 OLED display. This refers to Samsung's next-generation OLED technology. The M14 panel is expected to deliver better brightness, improved color accuracy, and enhanced power efficiency compared to the previous M13 display used in the Galaxy S25 Ultra. In simple terms, the screen will look sharper, more vivid, and consume less battery. The phone will be powered by Qualcomm's new Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chipset in select markets. This is Qualcomm's latest and most powerful processor, designed to deliver top-tier performance with faster speeds, smoother multitasking, and better AI and gaming capabilities. However, Samsung may use this chip only in certain regions, likely the US, while other regions may receive Samsung's own Exynos 2600 chip. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will feature upgraded camera sensors and improved image processing, though the changes aren't expected to be dramatic, rather refined performance, better low-light shots, and enhanced zoom quality compared to the S25 Ultra. As for the battery, the capacity remains unchanged at 5,000 mAh. This means Samsung is keeping the same size battery as last year's model, the S25 Ultra. It's still a large battery, so users can expect solid battery life, but not necessarily a big improvement in endurance. Instead, the efficiency gains are likely to come from the newer display and processor. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide which one is right for you, so hit subscribe now, and let's dive right into it. First up, the standard Galaxy S26. It's coming with a 6.2-inch dynamic A&OLED display with improvements in brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+ and a resolution of 1080x2340. The display will be protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. For selfies, it has a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the rear, there's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, but the exact sensors are still unknown. It'll be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chipset and comes with 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of storage, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4000 mAh unit with 25 dV fast charging and 15 dV wireless charging. It will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. The phone will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at around $800 in January 2026. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus, which may also be known as the S26 Edge. This one will come with a 6.7-inch dynamic A&OLED display with similar improvements in brightness and color accuracy. You'll get a 120Hz display, HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440x3120, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. There's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. The rear setup includes a dual camera system with a wide and an ultra-wide camera, though the exact sensors are still under wraps. It's also powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 and will come with 12GB of RAM and storage options of 256GB or 512GB, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4900 mAh unit with 45 dV fast charging and 15 dV wireless charging. It will support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. This model will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to be priced from $1,000 in January 2026. Finally, we have the premium model, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. This one features a 6.9-inch dynamic A&OLED display, again with improvements to brightness and color accuracy, 120Hz refresh rate, and HDR10+, with a resolution of 1440x3120, and it will be protected by Gorilla Glass Armor 3. There have been reports suggesting that this could feature the first ever under-display camera on an S-series phone, likely an 8-megapixel under-display selfie camera. On the rear, it will come with a quad camera setup featuring wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and periscope lenses, but the exact sensors are still unknown. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 in all regions and will come with 12GB of RAM and up to 1TB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's packing a 6000 mAh battery with significant improvements to fast charging. As expected, it will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at $1,300 in January 2026. Overall, it's looking like the Samsung Galaxy S26 series is going to be an exciting release, especially if the Ultra becomes the first S-series phone to feature the under-display camera. Samsung seems to be continuing their strategy of improving and refining their phones, rather than completely redesigning them for the sake of it. And just like all new phones, there will be a major emphasis on software, with AI playing a huge role in the user experience. The launch is still a bit far off, but we can expect plenty of information to leak as we approach the release date. Make sure you're subscribed so you